welcome everybody. I know it's a black screen right now. Don't worry, your screens are not busted. They are completely fine. Completely fine. I am fixing to start this up. I just wanted to make sure that we are here. And let's get chat rolling. I'm talking so y'all know I'm actually here. You'll see something in a minute. I'm not really doing anything yet. Oh, Jesus.
Raven Guard, how dare you? He took my first.
Oh, well, that's sad. He's like, haha, I win.
Why is the screen black?
Because I needed it to be for that moment. Welcome, everybody. Let's begin.
There's still nothing.
Did I press the wrong button? There it goes.
There's still nothing. Our boy said first, even though he's like third.
What's up, our boy? What's up, everybody? Welcome. This is probably.
He's like, I don't care. I'm first.
This is probably going to be a two-part discussion.
Oh my gosh, you made an intro.
Yeah, I've had this intro for a while. I'm probably going to... Okay, now we actually need to get out of here. The one thing that sucks about this is it doesn't let me permanently add the track that I need, which is add track 2!
Fourth and sick.
As soon as I figure it out. There we go. Welcome, everybody. Hello, and welcome.
Hi.
Welcome, everybody.
Alright, I got the first question.
Wait, sick. Fourth and sick. You mean like sick, like cough, sick? That's sad. I hope you feel better, Farseer.
Alright,
welcome
got a
to the vlog. What is it? And also, Gaming Prime is here.
When are you going to get monetized?
Stream won't load for me, probably. It won't be, at the most, maybe a month, 2 from now. Throw up sick. Ooh. Ew! I'm gonna try anyways. I think now that PC's running on my channel, it should be more viable at this point to start going for something. I need something anyways. I need some kind of supplement income to help pay for games for the channel and keep stuff going.
I don't mean this to be rude, but I never knew that you were that short.
I'm always short.
You're like as tall as David.
Damn, David's short then. I am really short. But welcome, everybody.
Is taller than you.
It is. The Christmas lore. It's all of it. Half of its lights are gone again. I'm gonna have to replace them again this year.
Oh.
I have to replace them every Christmas. Don't feel bad. By the time the other Christmas rolls around, most of the lights are dead because the tree is on, literally 24/7. I kid you not. It's fine. Good. It's fine. They're special lights. They don't heat up. They just sit there.
Oh, okay. I was like, it burns the filament.
They don't have. They're a different type of light. I went with safety lights. They're not as bright, but they're purple. I don't need them to be bright. So, I warned Darius, and he's making his escape. Yeah, I saw that.
Question.
I'll handle him soon.
Question, because nobody else is asking questions.
Alright, now I'm gonna record a short film again today, so I'll have to something. Now, what was the question?
Alright. What do you think about this white picket fence YouTube fake crap that the CEO is trying to do?
Damn, that was harsh, bro. I wouldn't put it like that, to be honest. But it is the white picket fence part, a little bit accurate. But, I don't know. It depends. It's a double-edged sword. And that's kind of what we were coming here to talk about tonight, is defending the little guy. And this is going to be a two-parter, because I'm going to, actually, legitimately talk about this. Not just,
oh my gosh, we were just talking about the little guy versus the big guy.
Well, yeah, I want to talk about this seriously, not, no messing around or just being because it sucks. But on a serious, actual note, we're going to talk about it. We're not going to touch on heavily on a lot of things, just things that are specific. And things that I think that would just not only help the people streaming, not just me, but other streamers, big, little, everyone in between. It would also help YouTube as a platform, in my opinion. Because I do feel like certain things that have changed are almost, in my opinion, hurting it more than helping it. And we're not just talking about the white picket fence thing he talked about. we'll talk about that one first tonight, because we won't have a lot of time for the big boy one that I want to talk about, which will be certain claiming issues that a lot of YouTubers don't agree with. Not just me.
Wow, you were talking about that? Look what Oddboy just said.
Wait, because I used a song before and the guy didn't copyright me, I bet another group call, I think Universal. Yeah, don't ever use anything tied to Universal. Ooh, never. The UM is notorious for copyrights. You guys said that.
Oddboy, why are you always getting copyrighted? Stop.
Because he likes to use music, and that's kind of my point of why I'm doing this. And he said he didn't do it this time. I think what he means is that the publisher company came in and saw the video and was like, no. Which, that's kind of my point, which we'll get on that in the next part of this video. I don't know if I want to do that one tonight, because that's going to be a long one. That's going to need at least an hour to 2 hours to talk about, because I don't want it to be...
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, because I don't want it to be just... Like, you know how sometimes I get a little bit perturbed and I just start talking? I don't want it to be that. I want it to be a legitimate discussion about the issues around these types of things. Because there's a lot of it. We're not going to talk about it, because if I start it now, I won't stop talking about it. We're going to cover... The one we're covering tonight is... I guess you could call it language preference? Is the best word?
Yeah.
And I'm not... Okay, here, I'll tell you, I'm going to cover the double-edged sword part first after I read Oddboy stuff. I used it from another channel and UMG copied. It is spreading like world-famous egg. Yeah, sometimes you just got to be careful with that, bro, and know where all of the source material comes from. Because usually with music, there's tons of different partners involved. Most people think it's just the artist. It's not. There's also other companies that are involved, and sadly, those are probably the ones doing it.
Okay, Arden, I need to ask you something. On one of my videos, I had my friend search it up to have him subscribe because he wants to watch my videos. In every single one of my Planetfall streams, there's an ad at the very beginning.
I mean, you don't have to. What's going on? Wait, hold on. I'll answer your question in a second. Mom walked in.
I was just checking on.
I'm good. Just doing a vlog. It's not gonna be a long one. We're talking about some stuff YouTube-wise, because I wanted to touch on some things that I just think that should. Not that anyone will probably, besides y'all, like and all the people who like to watch my channel. I don't know if anyone would see this, but at least I know I'm contributing by saying something and kind of getting awareness raised to help with things. But what's going on?
I'm backing out.
Okay. Oh, they said hi in the chat.
Hi.
They said hi in the chat. But alright. Okay, I'll let you know when I'm done or whatever I'm gonna do.
Bye, Farseer.
Okay, it'll probably be like an hour at the most. Okay. Thank you. Farseer? Oh, bye, Ardnot. I can't stay for long. Oh, alright, Farseer. You're alright. If you're feeling sick, you go get some rest and chill out. Because being sick sucks. Throwing up sucks. I can't throw up because I had the surgery on my stomach a long time ago that keeps me from throwing up. But it's also worse because I gag endlessly. Horrible.
Oh, horrible. Yeah, because sometimes my stomach hurts and I want to throw up.
Yeah, but I literally can't. Or not, I can even use my own music. Jeez. What do you mean you can't? You should be able to use your own music if you created it yourself on a mixer and not pulling, because here's the thing, you can't take beats either. You have to make your own beat too. So if you want to make truly your own music and you wanted to start doing that, Oddboy, for people, what you would need to get is either a soundboard or a mixer that you can record music on and do your own music. Because if you do that, and it's, as long as it doesn't sound like anything like something else, which is, it's kind of annoying when I have to say stuff like that, because our place where I live has just become such a greedy place. I'm not gonna point any fingers or anything. This isn't what this is about, but it has. Like, there's no reason for any of it. None. It's all about. It's literally all about. Like, literally, the fastest way to say is, it literally is about rich getting richer. I know that sounds like a cliche thing to say, but it's true. Like all the people who do those copyright things on small YouTubers or big YouTubers, it happens to the big boys too. It's not artists who are like hurting on anything, and it's not artists who actually are doing it themselves. It's the publishing companies, like how how EA publishes games for developers. It's kind of like that, the same way in music. You have an artist who makes the music, and then you have the company who helps publish their music. And it's usually the publisher who's doing that, not usually the artist, because most artists are pretty easygoing. So.
Yeah.
But,
all right, now back on the other question.
But yeah, back on the other one. Oh, so
I somehow got a ad on one of my videos, or did you see do you have YouTube Red, by the way?
I do not.
Well, when you checked out that Devar one, was there an ad at the beginning of it?
No, not that I remember. There shouldn't be. You're not monetized. That's what ads are.
Yeah, I know, but that's why I think I might have gotten copyrighted. But I don't know because I've never...
No, if you go into your YouTube studio, it'll tell you. Like if you go
I can't. I don't have a computer.
You can. There's a way to do it on the phone somehow. You just have to look up how. You just look up on Google how to get into... No, there is. There's always a way because they have to plan for that contingency.
Alright, I'll check right now.
She's been like this for days. I'll check. Okay, yeah, you check on her. Check on Farsi or Raven Guard because it's horrible when you're sick. Throwing up. It's Executioner. I'm just gonna give you the original
your name.
This one wasn't his fault. You can't get copyrighted for ads. No, that's not what he was saying. What he means is what he thinks happened is someone claimed his video. If your video actually gets claimed by a bigger company, ads do get added to your video, but they're not for you. They're for them. So, yeah. Because you don't control which ads you get. Well, you do eventually, actually. You do eventually. When monetization happens, the ads are determined by your popularity. If you're a big boy YouTuber and you make a lot of views, you pull in a lot of people enjoy your channel, you can get some popular ads happening on your channel that will give you a lot of ad revenue.
I'm switching to my alt account and I'm going to my videos to see. Okay, it might have just been him because I don't see it on this one. I'll see it on this one.
Maybe, I don't know, maybe it was being weird. Maybe it just glitched out. Because it didn't give me any ads when I did it for you. I don't plan on getting monetized ever. Yeah, it's not for everybody. For me, I want this to be my career, even if I do start a Twitch down the road to help supplement it, because that's really what you kind of have to do these days as a streamer in order to make any real money, along with donations from you guys in the future. But I'm not really trying to get you guys to be my main supplement right now. Like I don't mind the help, but I don't want you guys like being the only reason why I'm still going. Because that's as much as I know y'all enjoy the channel and you don't want to see it go anywhere, and it's not going to go anywhere anyways. I'm going to fight like hell to keep this going forever until I'm not around anymore, which will be a long time, by the way. That's going to be a long time from now, trust me.
Tomorrow, your mom starts a live stream. My son died, and this channel is going to stay up in his honor. It's like we post how did he die?
I'm pretty sure YouTube was just deleted.
Like, no, they're like he died when somebody broke into our house and killed him.
Okay.
They were wearing a YouTube logo.
Oh no!
And then your mom mysteriously dies. And
oh
we're
man!
like, we all turn around and see a dude pointing guns at us.
I'm not trying to sound mean, by the way. They're not that bad. They're just slightly
And I'm
dumb.
making jokes. Please don't kill me.
Their business ethics could be a little bit better, but they're not that bad.
They're garbage.
No, I don't want to say that. They do try in certain areas, but I do feel like they focus more on the areas that are not needed right now. Just instead of
like white
doing
picket fence mode.
Somewhat. We'll talk about that here in a second, but I keep getting distracted. If Ardnot dies, I'll never be able to look at his channel ever again. Yeah, I don't know. I to be honest, for y'all's sake, if something ever happened to me, unless y'all wanted me to keep it up, I might just request that it would get taken down anyways, just for safety reasons and not upsetting everyone and letting y'all have your peace. But
no, don't take it down. Wait, what would happen that would make you take it down?
well, no, not make me. Meaning, I would request YouTube if I knew this might become a thing. Like if I know my body well. If I knew that was gonna be a possibility, then
you'd be like, hey guys, or would you stream and tell everybody?
Oh no, you would know if it was a sickness related type of thing that was gonna happen. Oh, you would know. I would always make sure everyone knows, no matter how bad it is. That way,
you're in the
it wouldn't
hospital.
be. I wouldn't. It's like, hey guys. No, but seriously though,
like,
back
hey guys,
to the.
I only got 10 more seconds to live, but I love you all. I hope you all have an amazing time.
Or no, when you gonna play Roblox? That's slated for the future, but that might not be.
No, wait for me, because we're gonna play Phantom Forces together.
We'll still play it together, but I do want to kind of try it on the channel. But that won't be till like next month or the month after. I know that sounds
well, you
odd
can play
way.
regular Roblox, but don't play Phantom Forces.
That's fine, whatever. But I'm probably, because I want to have some content toward next month for it, because I don't know how we're going to be doing schedule-wise next month. Right now, we're completely booked. The only thing I'm missing now is Borderlands 3. Civ is going to be towards the middle to next month as well, because we've already got so much other going, like Endless Space 2, Planetfall technically, but we keep not being able to do it. We're going to try to do some of that tomorrow.
Yeah.
We're gonna try to do our.
Are we gonna do our?
We're gonna do the big boy one.
We're
gonna do the big boy one where we're all together.
But I have to do my Devar.
You can just do it next week. I mean, you still did a stream.
No, I'm doing the Devar.
No, we need you in there. It's 4 people.
I'll do both.
Can't do both.
Yeah, I can.
You cannot. No, I'm just kidding. No, Phantom Forces, I can't play with you. It's not compatible with mobile. Oh well, that's for Gaming Prime.
Stupid.
And that's for Gaming Prime. I'll be playing the regular one as well. Like I said, it just might not be until next month because I'm really booked right now. R9 is giving me a Jake. What? Why? That's horrible. Don't compare me to that dude. That dude is. I hate to say it, but pure garbage.
Oh, R9. Can I just say one thing?
I mean,
You're calling the guy out.
I don't
that
care.
Has like
I don't care.
14 million
I don't
subscribers.
Yeah, they're also all fake. There's a bigger Let's Player than that, and we all know there's actually 3 bigger Let's Players than him who deserve their rights.
Mark.
And they're twice his size.
PewDiePie.
So I ain't worried.
Jack. Oh yeah, there's one more T here. No, I'm just...
I mean, that one's technically bigger too.
Yeah, but he didn't earn it.
It still doesn't matter. It's still better. And then comparison to one he just said, T-Series is a golden goose.
Nah.
Everything compared to that man is a golden goose.
Nah.
He's the epitome of why I don't think there's fair treatment on YouTube slightly.
Why is that, brother?
And which brings us back full circle to the picket fence thing. We're a lot of YouTubers.
Oh yeah, he showed a dead body.
Shh. We're not making specifics because I can get in trouble for that. Stop. You let me talk. No, that's not funny. That can get me deleted. Okay, so back to what I was saying. Okay, so I can picture a group 24. If R9 had hands, I can picture the GoPro and his 24/7. I mean, that I'd probably do, but it would be like we would be going cool places. Like I'd probably be in Japan doing like fish markets, or go to Germany.
You can't go to Japan. You don't have enough money.
I don't have enough money to go anywhere, but we're talking about if I was doing stuff like that.
Nah, you don't have enough money.
I know, exactly. I'm broke!
You don't have enough money in general. You're broke. Broke ass. No,
But back to what I was saying is I do feel like there's a slight bit of mistreatment because back to the serious subject of the white picket fence thing, it is now very easy to get if you're monetized. I'm not, but I'm also defending other people who are, big or small, is when you get monetized, so everything I've heard from every YouTuber, Let's Play or otherwise, and I'm not saying I'm going to give a double-edged sword to say that, to protect myself and to say something after I say this. Saying certain words, certain cuss words, some of them I somewhat agree with because certain ones are nastier than others. I can understand that. But how often you're saying it. If you're saying it every 5 seconds, sure, yeah, I kind of agree with that. I can't hate on YouTube demonetizing that. I really can't. Because it's every 5 seconds. Not everyone wants to hear that. But, that being said, if that's just who they are and they talk like that, and they don't, and I'm not talking about every 5 seconds, I'm just talking, they just tend to say words like that every now and then during certain types of sequences, certain types of events, like people playing horror games, when they get scared, tend to say, and I'm going to say it because I'm not monetized, tend to go, shit! Things like that. But you'll get demonetized for that. Just for that. Alone. Today. And I'm like, that's kind of a violation of the freedom of right speech a little bit. No offense, YouTube. It is. That's a violation of an amendment. You cannot legally do that. Because that is literally a violation of, hey, I have the freedom of speech. Unless I'm like threatening someone or something, it makes it, it's just a word. And that's why I call this the white picket fence initiative. Where YouTube's trying to become something it's never going to be. It's trying to become something that's only no cussing, no nothing, no this, no that. It's trying to erase, no offense, what makes a person a person. Like, people are fallible. Humans are fallible. We make mistakes. We say things sometimes we regret, whatever. But like I said, unless you're saying something that's hurtful to someone else.
Like I should have asked. Oh.
Yeah, well, yeah, but unless you're saying something, right? But, unless you're saying something hurtful to someone else directly or threatening someone or something like that, I don't think there should be any grounds for demonetization based on how you talk. Because then you're saying you're not allowed to be who you are. That's basically YouTube saying you can't be you. You have to be what we tell you to be. And that is not okay.
Called Demolition Ranch. He uses guns, but he uses them in an educational way. He always makes sure that everybody knows their gun safety at the beginning of the video. He never cusses. And he just shoots guns.
Here's the thing about that, and I think I know why they might have removed that one. That one's kind of weird, because I do agree he deserves his rights. Still freedom of speech, still freedom of rights, but even though this is a very double-edged sword, because this would take us into a conversation we do not have time for, is responsibility versus law. Meaning, we're now in an age where we're trying to blame our mistakes on everything else instead of on humans as humans. Meaning, when shootings happens or things like that, we're trying to say...
I do not want to get into that subject.
That's what I'm saying. We're not talking about that tonight, but I'm just going to touch on it real quick. When things like that happen that are sad, because none of that's ever good. It should not happen, should never happen. It shouldn't even be a thing in our society at the era at this year that we're in. It is basically 2020. Okay? We are way beyond the point that this should still be a thing. Which once again is why we're not going to talk about that, because that's a huge whole nother subject. But that has to do with a lot of things I'm not really comfortable with going into right now. Because there's politics in that, and no. But we're going to talk on things that are flat facts and easy to discuss. That won't ruffle any feathers that everyone would benefit from, like the YouTube thing. And changes that I think would probably benefit YouTube not only as a platform, and I'm also doing this for YouTube itself. I don't want it to make it sound like I'm also hating on YouTube. I love YouTube. The fact that I can do this, and I'm in a wheelchair, and all of that, I'm so bloody grateful. Because I didn't have a job I could just go out there and get because of my situation. I have no arms. I can't get a job like at McDonald's or something, flipping burgers or something, just to make ends meet. I can't do any of that because of my situation. And YouTube is a golden goose for me, even with it not making a lot at all in the beginning, which is fine. I can work my way up. I have patience. The fact that it's possible in general is why I'm grateful, and why I want to see YouTube grow as a platform myself. Because it's a great place. There's so many awesome people on it. There's some other people that aren't so awesome, but there's so many awesome people on it. But it's still like, there's so many, not even just Let's Players. It's all kinds of people. But I'll give Let's Players as an example and give them a shout out since this is a vlog. Take the group Stumped, for instance. Give a shout out to Stumped, Rick Price, Jasmine, and Ash. They're awesome people. They're some of the nicest, most kindest, amazing video game people I've ever met. Not met, literally. Just met through video. I say met a lot because I feel like I know them, but I don't. But, maybe one day I'll get to meet them when I'm big enough to go to PAX and stuff like that. But that's neither here or there. There's people like that, all kinds of YouTubers like them. The big boys, everyone. They inspire so many people, on top of being there for those people, being a good YouTuber in general, not just a Let's Player or a video gamer or any of that.
Yeah.
They've branched out. Some of them don't even just do Let's Players and Let's Plays anymore. They do more important things, somewhat kind of like this, and talk about stuff. And it's like, and this is something I think we need to not forget, because raising awareness is our biggest thing that we have going for us as a people. If we raise enough awareness and enough people talk about it, it'll probably get changed. Because then you can't really, it's like, well, it's not really smart to argue with the literal majority populace, usually. Usually that's not the smart decision. So.
And if there's enough of you that want it, and they're not listening, stop your this actually depends on the situation, but stop your monetization temporarily, and they'll see, oh man, we're not making money off this guy anymore.
I don't know if that would work, actually. I don't think that would hurt them. Actually, I almost think that sometimes they want that from certain YouTubers. So I don't think that would help. That would actually just fuel their war engine better. Or I hate to call it that, but it's a diplomatic kind of thing. That's basically what it is like, and I'm not saying that's what they want, but sometimes it feels that way. Sometimes it feels like certain types of channels get targeted more than others, and that's not fair. That is literally the epitome of discrimination, just in a different form. Like, it's horrible, and all kinds of YouTubers are suffering from it. Or not, I accidentally left my speakers on and woke up my kids. That's not good. What time is it? What time is it for you right now, Warlock? But yeah, that's like, I don't know. But back to the other thing.
Also, I think monetization should be less, like, okay, I don't know how to say this, but like, I understand why they have the what they do, like the requirements, but I think they should do it a different way. Like, not make it so once you hit this, you can't.
Don't feel bad, boy. I'm listening.
I think, like, as soon as you hit, like, 100, you should be able to put ads, but you don't get as many as you would if you were bigger.
But, I mean, it's the same thing.
Because then that helps you get kicked off even faster to help YouTube make even more money.
And that is actually a good point. I mean, that's something I didn't think about, and because I've never really been totally against what they have, but at the same time, you're probably right. If they just subsidize down what you earn to a lot lower amount because you're a low-level channel, and then it grows as you grow. I mean, yeah, I guess that would make, and once again, see suggestions like that, what Gaming Prime just said, if you want to go back and listen to him, like, that's the things I'm talking about. Like, things like that aren't being done. when these are the things that would make YouTube as a platform
that would make YouTube
grow.
So much money.
Oh yes,
so
it would.
Much money.
And you hear that, right, YouTube? I'm not trying to say that's what you want, but it does sometimes feel like, okay, well, you're ignoring us all little guys because we're not monetized and we're not making any money. Well, that's kind of not okay.
Eventually, when I get bigger, I will say that again.
Oh, I will be touching on this in the very far future when I'm big boy. We'll be coming back to a lot of these subjects when I have more leeway to give a little bit more influence and kind of get some things done to help people. Because this isn't just for me. I'm not even monetized. I want to make that known right now so everyone doesn't think I'm doing this because I want more money or something, or someone tries to say on YouTube, oh, he's doing that trying to promote his own self. No. I'm not monetized. I do not make any money off of YouTube currently at all. I'm half the time broke all the time with even...
you
so
are.
It's like... So it's
you have
like...
very little leeway room.
Yeah, so it's like, you know... Bro, PSA, don't drink tequila. Oh no, Shadow Scar. Have you been drinking the tequila? Too late. Warlock said, you too late. But welcome, Shadow Scar. But yeah, back to what I was saying. It's like, a lot of this would not only benefit us, because this is also why I wanted to have a serious discussion on this. I want suggestions that not just benefit the YouTubers, but also benefit YouTube as a whole, like the platform itself and everyone who helps run it. Because it's not fair to say that and then that, not over there. But Raven, you have a wife? Yeah, he did. He got married. Alright, not. I'm gonna head out now. Alright, odd boy. You have a good one. And sorry this vlog was so late. That was my bad. I got into talking and also was tired, so I didn't get started quick. I did last night invite me to chat. Alright, hold on 1 second. 1 second, bro. I'll invite you. I'm streaming right now too, but you know that. So 1 second, everybody. One real quick blue screen. One real quick blue boy. There we go.
We were just saying, make people monetize very early,
but
just have
not
less
a lot.
ads.
Yeah, just less ads. Well, maybe less ad revenue. Yo, what's up, bro?
Yeah.
Welcome, bro. This is my friend Shadow Scar. Everybody, welcome.
I think I've been in enough of your streams, maybe to know me.
They probably do, but I mean, we haven't been streaming in a while since we haven't done much except Borderlands.
They know
since
me.
I don't have Borderlands 3. Well, you're in all.
Oh, this is weird. I'm watching the stream as I'm in the chat.
Yeah, you're gonna hear yourself late.
Gonna be a few minutes.
Echo. No. If I finish record the video before the stream is up, I'll come back. Alright, nice. Okay, questions. Yeah, questions. Let's get to that point. Enough of the talking. We touched as best as I think we're gonna touch at my current experience and level. But, yeah.
More consistent than I am, so don't feel bad.
Yeah, that's good, but it's cool, bro. But yeah, questions. So now, what questions y'all have for me, I guess? Because that's something I don't think we've totally covered yet.
How do you intend on finding your soulmate?
Article 13, that's a big question. Article 13 is not going to happen, Sealy. And even if it does, it won't last for long.
But yeah, how long do you think...
yeah, it might happen in Europe. Sorry, I was just commenting on Sealy's question.
How do you think you'll be able to get it? Like, what?
I mean,
are you gonna use an app? Are you gonna try an app?
No, I mean, I don't know. I'm just once again, it's part of the reason me being broke is part of that. Is when you're broke, you don't get to go anywhere.
I've got money.
Exactly.
Ooh, I just realized I got money.
Send me your money.
No.
But
I mean, I'd buy you a game occasionally on Steam.
Yeah, no. Send me dirt money. No, but seriously though.
I just get an alert that my bank account's been hacked.
It's like, thanks for, and you just see a message, thanks for the date money. Oh man.
No, I need that date money for my day money.
Oh man. Oh man,
No,
Actually, my computer money.
you just put yourself on blast, by the way.
You get a notification. You get a notification about your bank being hacked, and then you'll see a little note attached to it. Thanks for the date money.
No, it's not being passed, Sealy. You don't read what you see on the internet. It's only been passed in Europe. Europe is the only place it's really
And
being
it's not
affected.
blast or not. Shh.
Putting everything, being put on blast. That means everything you didn't want on blast just got put on blast. No, but
They don't know what I said. Just.
they can rewind. But anyways, it's don't believe any of that, because if it was, trust me, you would already see YouTubers straight on Twitch. There would be no YouTubers. There would be no big man Jackaboy. There'd be no Mark. There'd be no Pewds. They jump ship harder than anyone because they don't deserve that kind of crud, and I don't blame them.
They'd be like, abort mission, abort mission.
And at that point, and no offense, that's when YouTube dies. It's not just because of them, but it's not going to be just them. In every single field, if that drops, that's going to kill most of YouTube. And YouTube needs to realize that. Because it thinks it's not going to be affected by this. It is, because it's not taking... Because here's the thing that YouTube, I feel, has forgotten. Even though they try to say they don't. And I'm not trying to... Once again, I'm not trying to be mean or anything. I'm being honest. Is they do not look after their YouTubers very well. Big boy or otherwise. Because if they did, they wouldn't even be behind...
I've seen them literally... seem like they're trying to slow down like one of their
yeah, like we've seen them, like the fact that they're supporting that even kind of shows that they don't even realize that's death for them. That's bankruptcy. That's no money. That what they're most worried about in the world is gone. Everything. Because after that, what is it? Twitch? That's the other one, right? Twitch will take over. Twitch will take over hardcore if that happens. That's why I said that's oh yeah, you're right, Celia. It did pass in Europe.
And Twitch
it did pass in Europe, yes.
Better. Oh, well, okay, it's better.
It's better for streaming. It's better for streaming, but not better for recording.
Because then you'll just not have like your streams don't stay up forever on Twitch.
No, they're the same. That's the thing. That's why I said.
No, they don't stay up forever.
Yes, they do. They're on your channel. Oh. They just don't stay in maybe the suggested for very long. But
like I was saying, you can immediately earn money with Twitch.
Yeah, no, it's not a lot, but you are correct. They also give benefits to certain types of gaming. Like if you're a Steam player, you get a hella benefits as a Twitch player. Oh man, it's insane. But I've thought about it, but not for a while. I like I said, I want YouTube to succeed. That's why I'm doing this video in the first place. How did Darius infiltrate the GC? I haven't figured that out yet, but we're gonna find out eventually.
Well, obviously you want YouTube to succeed. You're
well, no,
YouTube.
I mean, yes. But to be honest, I'm still small. I don't suffer as hard as the big boys would if they lost their channel. And YouTube all of a sudden tanked. Not that it would tomorrow or anything like stupid like that, but if it, for some reason, worse came to worse and boom. Oh no, Raven, oh, that's meaner than what I said. Ravengard said YouTube will become the Blockbuster of the internet. Ooh.
Oh. No, I love Blockbuster.
Yeah, I did too, but they did get kind of, but still, I did that. I didn't say that. He did.
You just roasted. Actually, you did.
I mean, I repeated it, but I didn't come up with it.
YouTube.
That was all Raven. That was all Raven.
Next thing you know, Raven stopped showing up to your videos.
He doesn't. He's not. I don't think he streams. I think he's just a guy who watches YouTube and a friend of mine. So I don't think they would mess with him. He's just a normal dude, and he has the right to say it. Dead. And he has the. I don't. You misunderestimate. They're not warmongers. They're just slightly unintelligent. Yeah, they're not YouTube ninjas. I like that. Yeah, they're not ninjas. They're just.
I could just imagine, like, a guy like a Naruto, like a
A
shinobi.
Naruto runner.
Look
I
beside
thought
me.
you were gonna say a
He's like-
Naruto runner.
He's like running along the hill, instead like on his headband instead of like the leaf sign, it's like a YouTube sign. You're like, no, they're coming.
They're coming.
Go, go, go.
No, but seriously, press
You
F
call
and
your
chat.
buddies
F.
up. Your buddies are
Oh.
Naruto runners. They're like, if we run.
Fast enough, the bullets won't hit us. No, I'm just kidding. Oh God, that's so bad. What'd you say?
Their headbands will have YouTube play buttons.
Right?
Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah,
That'd
they're
be
just
great.
like,
It's just YouTube play buttons.
if we Naruto run, we can run faster than their bullets. If we Naruto run, we can run faster than their demonetizations.
Raven said, if I go missing, tell Farseer to bury my models. I like that. That's good. Insert icy darkness in my room.
Could
Oh,
you just
man.
imagine, Ardnut? There's briefing on how to survive a YouTube attack. If you
How to
Naruto
survive
run, you can
YouTube
run
ninjas.
faster than their demonetizations.
It's like how to survive YouTube ninjas. It's like
They literally
hire.
throw
No, here we
demonetizations
go.
at you.
No, here's one. I got a good one. How to survive YouTube ninja. Hire Twitch samurais.
Watch
Step
posts
two.
being demonetized
Step-
or taken down.
Right?
To leave YouTube and go to Twitch.
No. I just find it funny. That was a good one. I like that one. It came to my head and I'm like, that's a good one. I'm doing that one.
This went from a super serious topic.
Oh.
to what the frick
I
is
mean,
going
that's the
on?
point. That's the point. I don't like it to stay serious like that forever. If
Okay,
we spoke
second off,
our
I have
piece.
another question.
Yeah.
How will you find your soulmate?
Oh yeah, that's not the second question. I still haven't answered it.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm asking again.
Oh man. I mean, I don't know. Like I said, huh?
Fate.
Did you? Oh, fate. I mean, that's an easy
Bruh,
answer. That's true.
He doesn't use.
That's true.
He doesn't use apps and doesn't leave his
I mean,
house.
fate-
Leave the house.
Fate. No, but seriously though, leaving the house, yeah, that's the biggest issue. Because of the fact that I'm broke most of the time, I don't get to do anything. I don't get to go anywhere. So, and that's not nobody's fault. We're just
day
me and my
you look in
mom
your
just have a
bank
hard
account,
time.
You have $600. You're like, what? Guys, randomly I got $600. I'm like, yeah, you're welcome.
He's
You're like, buys wine and games instead of going
Dude,
on a
that
date.
would be hilarious. I would never do that, but that would be hilarious. You just see
I
me
would
next day with like Greek
immediately-
wine and video games.
I would immediately get so pissed if I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, I wouldn't do
But-
it anyways, but that'd be hilarious.
I'd give you like $10 for a game. That's it.
I have a question. What would you do to Brother Darius when you catch him? Probably interrogate him with my mind powers and find out why he was an anchor man on GC News.
Wait, what?
Okay, Arna, I got a good one.
It's a side story on the chat.
If you met, I need to tell your entire
the most
stream
mysterious
about what. Remember,
question.
no, I need to tell your entire stream about this. Remember when I was talking about Jamestown? And
Yeah, we
Okay,
found out
so
one of our
everybody-
lore characters is real.
Yeah. So I was in my history class and we were learning about Jamestown, like the first successful colony. And they found this skull of this young 14-year-old girl who was cannibalized, and guess what? Her name was Jane.
So there's
And
a
so,
real life
as
Jane
soon as
who
I
was a
heard
part of
this
a
in
cult
class-
of cannibals.
Yeah.
Who
as soon as I
had
heard
no
this in
idea
class-
existed, by the way.
Yeah. Well, she wasn't a part of a cult of cannibals. They just were really hungry and they just ate each other.
Oh.
But
Well, that sucks.
But I got super.
That's kind of
happy.
ironic,
When
though.
she said it, I was thinking in my mind, it's Jane.
Yeah, but
Oh my
yeah, I
God.
mean, it's ironic because I never knew this person existed. I didn't know there was a historic person named Jane that got eaten, which is kind of ironic because
her end timeline thing, like when we need to plan this out. We need to get Farseer in here. We need to get Executioner in here. We all need to be in a Discord call. We need to discuss this. Yeah, I know. But we need to build a thing for Jane, because we always use her like Conan Exiles, Monster Hunter, all this random crap. We need to build something for her, and it will all end off on she got sucked into a wormhole that turned her younger.
No,
died
it should start
in Jamestown.
From there. No, I think it should start from Jamestown, because it would make more sense.
She died.
Exactly. Because according to multiverse rules, if she died, she also was reborn somewhere else as Jane, the cannibal. And because why did she become a cannibal in her next life?
She retained her memories.
Because she remembers being eaten. So she started eating people instead, before they ate her. She became crazy, basically.
You know, they said she actually ate somebody.
Oh, then she was already that way. So she already is prone to it in her next life. Already at its best, I'm showing her this. Why is 11 not pronounced 1T1? Oh my god.
Shut up.
That I do like that one.
Well, why isn't it 12 called 1T2? Huh?
I mean, he'd probably ask that next. These are the real questions. I don't know. English language decided not to. Because it sounds weird. I mean, some things in the English language sound weird in general, but that one sounds
I
really
hate it because, like, they're like, when you're 11 and 12, you're a preteen. I'm like, but I'm already double digits. Just do the thing.
It's the same thing of being a teenager. You don't get to pronounce a teenager until 13, technically.
Oh, I just remembered Tuesday and like, hurry up, time.
You're blasting again.
They don't know anything. I'm just saying, hurry up, Tuesday. Alright?
Oh man.
It's game day on Tuesday.
Game day!
We have this joke because I'm on the football team and we leave at like Tuesday afternoon. By the way, last Tuesday I got home at 11 because we got back into our city at 10:30 because the drive is an hour away for where we're going to play our game. And so we had this joke where on Tuesday we wear our jerseys. It's like a tradition, and so we go, what day is it? Game day! Game day! So during lunch, some random kid yelled, what day is it? And then everybody yelled, game day! It was amazing.
I mean...
And then me and my friends started talking about quantum physics on the bus. That's a rant for another time.
Yeah, that's random. It went from football to quantum physics. Usually those two are not in the same sentence. At all. Like, at all.
I play football, but I enjoy quantum physics. There we go.
Which is probably why you'll never be in the NFL. No, I'm just kidding.
I don't want to be in the NFL. I'm
just saying.
Hey,
I'm just making a joke.
You know what I will be, though? I'm going to be grand champion in chess, boy. I bet.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
Bet!
That makes more sense. Oh man.
This actually sounds really, really like weird, but that's what my scholarship I'm going for is going to try to be.
I mean, why not?
And also just me being super smart. I'm like the biggest nerd. I think chess is a sport. I love playing chess. And I love quantum physics and quantum mechanics and engineering and all that crap. And everybody's like, what's quantum physics?
Wait.
And I'm like, idiots.
Which
technically I am ahead.
I was gonna say, you really can't say that. They don't even know that exists.
They don't even know what cold fusion is. And
like it's not meant for that level of education.
Yeah, I know. I want to say this again. I asked my science teacher if there was an easy way to test if the Higgs boson could be used to stabilize particles for the cold fusion project, and he was like,
how do you know what that is?
Yeah, I know. He was like, what? How do you even know what that is? Second off, how do you know what cold fusion is? Second off, how do you know what the Higgs field and the Higgs boson is? I'm like, reasons. I have this kick-ass friend who has no arms. I legit said that. I have a kick-ass friend with no arms who talks to me about quantum physics. And I wanted to see if this could legit be done, because the Higgs boson could be used as many things. And so he's like, I'll do my research and see if there's an easy way to test that.
There's not.
Next day
not
he came
yet.
to me. And he's like, yeah, so, the only way I can tell you to test it is if you had, like, $1 million. Do you have $1 million? No.
Do you have $1 million? No, then sorry, ain't happening.
I was like, damn it.
Jeez. But maybe one day.
Yeah, I know. That's why I want to work for NASA and work on the cold fusion project.
Are they the ones working on it though? Officially? I'd have to look that up to be official. I don't think it's NASA. I think it's just a certain science division. I don't think, because NASA only mainly works on things that have to do with space.
Dude, but that could be used for space. Also, I want to go to NASA and smack somebody across the face and be like, angle the rocket! It takes more fuel, but angle it!
Yeah, it's like, if we're already running out of fossil fuels, freaking stop going straight up.
I know, like, you don't have to have as much structural integrity in the spaceship.
Well, it's not even that. It wouldn't take as much fuel because there wouldn't be as much bloody friction. The gravity is like yanking the ship down.
The guy is just like, Argh! Like as they're going up, some guy just dies from fly out G-force, and then you see the guys going right next to him going at an angle. And they're just like, yeah, what do you mean? We felt like a tap.
They're just waving.
Like, why? The other ship is on fire. They're like, help!
Oh man, this is great.
We're getting on too big of a random rant.
I mean, it's almost been an hour. We've only got 10 minutes left. We're gonna start wrapping this up.
It's so true. I want to go to NASA, find out who's the head like rocket engineer, rocket propulsion guy, and just be like, hey, angle the rocket.
It does seem a little. It does. I don't know. Even beyond.
It is harder because to launch it, it's gonna take more starting propulsion.
It has wheels.
And also. It does?
They come. How do you think they land?
So they don't land.
Yes, they do.
It's a parachute.
No, that's if they need to. But the big shuttles can land.
Oh, those other ones. No,
the shuttles have landing gear.
What I'm saying is, why are like. I guess the only problem would be the weight. Like when they angle it, the weight might throw it off.
Would be a problem because right now the also big issue is. But here's the thing that I think would counteract it. It's like you said, if you're going at an angle, you're not going to need as much G-force to get out of the atmosphere. So your rockets don't need to be as some of the rockets.
Integrity.
Well, no,
you can like.
It's not even just that. Have you ever seen a rocket launch with a shuttle on board? Not just.
Yeah.
It's what weighs the ship down, and the only reason why it even exits the atmosphere is not the shuttle. It's the huge freaking rockets attached beneath it that are the size of 12 Mack trucks put together. Yeah, and a skyscraper up tall, and as tall as a building. That's extremely heavy. So that wouldn't work at an angle. But here's the thing that you offset. You also wouldn't need as much force that's needed from those rockets because you're going straight up. Because you have to angle it contorting to the rotation of the planet. It goes back to this. No offense. This is going to be a joke. I'm not going to get into the subject once again. Political kind of things, but it kind of goes into the fact of the fact that we have a flat Earth theory right now.
Okay.
That would be the only. No, hold on. I want to wait. Let me say this real quick because that would be the only legitimate reason to launch straight up. It's because there is no angle.
Yeah. Okay. Now I'm a kid, and I am smarter than those adults. Angle the freaking rocket.
Yeah, I don't know. It's
not,
all physics.
Oh, it is that hard, but it's
hard,
not
but
super hard.
It's not like for a rocket scientist. It shouldn't be hard because the rocket scientist is supposed to know physics. So it's like, how do you not know how to compensate for drag? Exactly. Aren't you supposed to be a rocket scientist? Yeah. Like,
I
literally
literally want to go up to that guy and just be like, hey, you're an idiot. Angle the freaking rocket.
If my internet history is exposed, the world...
You won't need as much structural
I will
integrity.
lose it. Never mind, my history is clean. I just erased it anyways. Are you sure nobody have clean history, internet history? No, you can erase it. You put it in incognito mode and completely erase your history. Don't ask how I know that. Just,
wait, what'd you say?
Just all I was saying is all you need to do is erase your browser history. Put your browser in incognito mode. All browsers have an incognito mode. You just have to figure out how to activate it and then erase your history there. It goes away completely. You missed his question. Or you can
just do whatever you're doing in incognito mode.
What question? Here's a good one. What will happen if everyone's internet browser history, even incognito, are exposed to public? Oh, that was coincidental because I just said that. We'd all die.
I don't think it'd be that bad.
No, we die from just pure mental exposure. Because everyone has different likes and dislikes, and some people are weird. So, we would see stuff you don't want to see.
Found a phone on the beach, and the phone was unlocked, so they went in, they went through it to find out.
Hold on, Kevin said something. Hold on one second.
It's like that episode of South Park where they made the little troll trace program that would expose your entire internet to the world, and it's like
South Park. And it was horrible. It was horrible.
Okay.
It was like and everyone was praying. Everyone was praying, dear Lord, please forgive us, even though we just visited AshleyMadison.com, even though we were just curious to see what the site was actually about. We weren't actually going to cheat. We just wanted to see what it looked like.
Oh, that's great. I missed that. I need to watch that series again. It's been a while since I've seen it.
Okay, so, oh man, I lost my train of thought. Why?
It happens. Now you know how I feel when you interrupt me.
But that was different. I was already talking, then he started talking.
Yeah, but he said it right before you started, but you're loud.
No, I started first.
No, you didn't. You just didn't hear it.
I'm gonna let y'all go. I just ate dinner and it's starting to hit me, and I basically.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Go! Don't let it splatter.
The food sleepies. No, not that. He's talking about sleepies. He's talking about the food coma. That food does to people.
Yeah. My whole thing was I was up all night last night and pretty much most of today, and so I'm like literally, I had like half. My thing was and like I said in my comment, here's my thing. Remember how I said in my thing, don't drink tequila?
Yes. Oh.
I couldn't.
You couldn't go to sleep.
Finish a shot.
You couldn't go to sleep.
No, I couldn't finish a shot of it. I only drank half a shot of it.
Half? How big a shot was this?
A little cup, little red.
Oh wow!
You know those little cup dispensers?
No, he said little ones.
Like the little you know what I'm talking about? The little tiny cups.
Like measuring cups, like little tiny measuring cups, who are also called shot glasses, technically.
Yeah, that. And I tried to drink it. I took about 2 sips of it, got halfway through it, and I almost threw up. And
tequila is not for everybody. Tequila is weird though. It can be good if you like it,
for
but
that whole what's it? I for that whole hour I was calm, and then when I started coming off it, man, I felt like I had fucking been on a bender. I was like, what the hell happened?
Also, since we're talking about this, since I'm a YouTuber, always drink responsibly, please.
Yeah,
you know, you're gonna think this is a crappy thing about Texas, but you know in the state of Texas, you're legally allowed to drink at any age in your own household under your parents' supervision.
I guess at that point it's really just up to the parents, and I do kind of somewhat agree with that, but at the same time I don't, because then there's some parents out there that's like starts you at like.
My friend's brother got my friend drunk and hungover.
Oh no.
My friend knows what it feels like already.
Yeah, and that's the danger of that. I will say, if that's going to be a law, there needs to be a protective law that says you're not allowed to do that with other people's children. His
brother.
Yeah, but what I mean is like, I guess if it's in the family, sure, that's fine. That's up to the family. But I'm talking about in situations where you have a friend come over, but your family allows that, but his family does not. Like, there needs to be some protective things against something like that.
Well, no, it has to be private. It has to be, like, private.
Yeah, but you're not getting what I'm saying. There's a huge loophole in that could get a lot of people in trouble as parents.
His friend goes over and he drinks at
He
their
gets
house.
drunk, and then his parents find out, who do not agree with drinking at all, but these parents do. That's a huge loophole. That's the only reason why I don't agree with that as a law, because there's too many bad things that could happen with that.
No, it's fine.
But, you know.
It's fine. It's good. It's fine.
I'm not sure about what that situation is, Raven Guard. I don't sadly keep too... It depends on the subjects. Too intuitive with the real world sometimes. Because it's so sad sometimes. But what were you saying?
What I was gonna say.
You'll remember it. What were you saying, Kevin?
Y'all have a good night. I'm gonna head out.
Alright, man. You have a good night,
Kevin.
bro.
Have a great day.
What?
Oh, Johnny, I've got Tekken 7 downloaded. Turns out I didn't actually delete it.
Nice. Well, we'll fight on it tomorrow. You're probably gonna go to bed here soon.
Ooh, somebody's gonna die.
Yeah, probably
I'm either gonna be doing that or I'm gonna be doing Borderlands 3. So.
Damn you. I wish I had it. No,
like I said, if you want to share play it, we can.
No, I can't do that. You know I can't do that. I need to wait. I have to wait. It's going to be a very big thing on the channel. It's the final game we need for this month.
Yeah.
So as soon as I have money. But alright, man, you have a good one.
Okay, Arnott. There's another game you need to buy after Borderlands.
Oh, you mean that kind of situation in Alabama. Yeah. Welcome, Osama Walkjaw. Welcome.
If you don't do it, I will stab you.
What
Buy Hunter.
Nah.
The Call of the...
Nah, that's not important. There's plenty of other games we can play that we both have. And also that's not something I don't think would be popular on my type of channel, so... No.
But another thing I want to say on the stream. This is actually for a company that I want to see grow. I forgot the name of the company, but what's the company that makes their Blitworks?
Oh, okay, it's a video game shout out. Okay, I was a little worried.
Blitworks. Please add campaign to console. 2, also I think adding campaign will help your game grow exponentially. 2, add a co-op to it.
Well, that's something I don't even think is on PC. That one's a big request.
Yeah, I know. This one's a big request, but I feel like it could help because so many people want to play co-op on this game. So many people. You can ask big YouTubers and they'll say, yeah, I want to play.
Like a lot of people do. I mean,
I have it to where you and somebody else are on the same map. Or it could be multiple people. It just depends on the size of the map. So you can do like 2 people where you're both on opposite ends of the map. 4 people where you're all in different corners. But like, okay, so let's say for just 2 people. Let's say me and Arnott, for example. One is on the far left, one is on the far right. You have to expand to each other to be able to help each other. You can establish trade. You can establish all this with your teammate, as well as help survive the zombie apocalypse. Could you just imagine, Arnott, you and me both duking it out with zombies? That would also help because let's say, okay, as an example, let's say I'm better. I have a better start. I can save Arnott. If he has a garbage start, I can save him. I can get him out of the hole he's in. Let's say I already have Thanatoses, and he is getting attacked by a giant horde. I can send my Thanatos over there and save his life. That's one of the things that I think will help your game grow aside from adding campaign to console. That is a major thing that could help your game.
I agree.
They probably aren't even watching this, but hey, you never know.
And back to Raven Guard's thing real quick. Yeah, that's yeah, no. I forgot Alabama does that. No.
What does Alabama do?
It allows families to marry each other.
Ooh! 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 Technically, we're already doing that. We already are doing incest.
We discussed this. We discussed this.
Yes. If you believe in the Bible, you know what I'm talking
even
about.
then, even if that's real, that doesn't mean we're related. Because if evolution is also real, then they evolved from part of it, and they created more, and then those evolved from that. So technically, that's not true.
No, it's incest. Because there's two times that we've been related.
Now Alabama, absolutely. That's all what that. Apparently that happens. Apparently it happens a lot.
You're gonna see like kids with like 4 eyes, and you'll be like,
"Oh God, spider people."
What?
No. I don't want
No! Oh no! You already know you're afraid. Oh, hey everybody! This is something to give you nightmares. Search up the huntsman spider.
I'm pretty sure most people besides you knew what that was.
Shh. It's fine. Okay. You know what's funny? I know a lot about quantum physics, but I don't know anything about.
Will be best RTS.
Freaking spiders.
Iron Harvest will be best RTS on console. I'm here. Hi, welcome, John. Best Company of Heroes with steampunk mechs will be fun. I agree. I think that would be the best game for console as far as an RTS on console. It would be a fun game. I agree. And welcome, John. Also, Seeley said, "Gee, it's so that there's more holes, which affecting the ratio of cheese, which still equals to more cheese, well, while having less
holes.
Cheese.
I've seen some of those.
Cheese holes.
Oh.
No, but seriously,
hey guys, I know a healthy way with cheese. Just get Swiss cheese, then there's holes. Healthy.
Anyways. But
whenever somebody says you need to eat healthier, be like, I am. I have Swiss cheese instead of regular cheese, so there's less cheese.
That's just messed up. Oh man,
it'll work,
bro. It will not.
I'm on a diet.
It's been an hour. We may have to start wrapping this up.
Wrap it up.
But I think because also we're starting to just droll on and ramble now. So
yeah, but rambling's fun.
It is, but not for like another
That's what
straight
me and somebody
hour.
were doing on the phone earlier. Like what?
On blast again.
What? No, I'm not. This isn't my channel. It's fine.
Fine's my channel.
Oh no.
Yeah. Oh no. Yeah, oh no, he just realized it. There you go. Now you might not say any more shit. Now you might stop talking about it.
If they find your channel, is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Oh, yep, unsubscribing. So that way they can't.
That's
they
messed
don't even
up.
know my channel, it's
That's
fine.
messed up. They will
don't even
eventually.
know my channel, it's fine.
They
No,
will
they
eventually.
won't. I'm not gonna tell.
That's not right. You can't do that, bro. Gotta tell them eventually.
No.
It's only the right thing to do. No matter what possibility.
You're just blasting me out now. You're just like blasting everything
no
now.
matter what the possibility, I put on this whole. That didn't sound right. I put on this
you
whole
just blasted
to
me
cheese ratio.
now.
It still equals more cheese
I
means
hate
less cheese, which is retarded. There's always more or less cheese.
I hate you or not. You just
You'll
blasted me.
You'll be fine.
More than I was blasting myself.
Yeah, you blasted pretty hard. You blasted pretty hard.
I barely even like scraped it. They couldn't even hear me.
You basically no, they could hear you.
No.
Shh. How well can y'all hear Gaming Prime in chat? Tell me right now.
I forgot that my mic is all the way up.
Yes.
If it was Discord, it would have been worse. My mic on Discord, that goes onto your stream is super loud. But still, you did.
That's great.
You dragged it on though. I stopped.
You already tossed a grenade in the window. The damage was done. I just poured some more gasoline.
No, you tossed the grenade. Well, you know what? You tossed the grenade in the water. So
that doesn't do damage. It just blows water everywhere.
No,
you threw it in a house.
Okay, are you dumb? Are you dumb? No, are you dumb?
It's not gonna kill anything.
A grenade in the water with people in the water is more deadly than a grenade in the house.
You're adding to the situation. There's nobody in the water. It's just water.
Well, if people are in the water and people are in the house,
you're making this too specific.
More people are gonna die in the water than in the house.
You're making this too specific.
Okay, no. If you throw a grenade on the ground and there's like 10 people on the ground, and you throw a grenade in the water and there's 10 people in the water, all of the people in the water are gonna die.
That's actually not true.
Maybe like one. No, it is true.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. They've done experiments on this. When your lungs go crazy.
And how? Okay, let me tell you something. Be careful with the word experiment, because the only way to experiment with that truly is they literally got some people put them in the water and blew a grenade up next to them.
You can simulate.
Simulation will never be the same.
Yes, but you'll still die. Your lungs will go like jelly.
I don't think so.
I promise you.
I don't think so.
No, I promise you.
I think that's an over exaggeration with our today's level of hashtag science.
I promise you. Okay. So the reason
that sounds like a folklore.
No, the reason why is because the shock waves pass straight through the water. So if you have a balloon, like your arms and legs would be perfectly fine because they don't have air in them, and so it would just pass through your arms, not doing any damage. But your lungs have air, and so it's going to be absorbing the shock waves and moving and malleolating your lungs.
Okay, I'm going to tell you something right now, and that's how I know this experiment is bullcrap.
You need to search it up.
No, I'll search it up, but I can tell you right now, you just proved that they didn't know what they were talking about, and that it's either fake, and they're just trying to create more fear. Because some science today is fake. We're talking about some stuff, Rage. We've been discussing a lot of YouTube things versus just normal things. We've been everywhere tonight. But to see Sealy
So you're gonna argue with a guy whose rover just recently died on that sad face. His rover recently died.
Rover?
Yeah, the Mars rover.
Huh? You don't have a Mars rover, and
he
if
worked
it did,
on
I
that
doubt
rover
it.
and it recently died.
So?
Sad face.
It's a rover, unless it's sentient. And then
it's sentient.
Then that's just a piece of hardware.
Rovers are people too.
Not yet, they're not. They will be probably eventually. But not yet. But anyway, that's not the point. What we were just discussing was your fake death explosion in the water.
No, it will. I'm probably wording it completely wrong. Okay.
I will look it up, like you said, so I can see it.
Mark Robert, How to Survive a Grenade Blast. That's just what it is. It's just clickbait title. But literally, I promise you, if you are on land, you have a less % of a grenade to be hit by a grenade chunk.
How close, by the way, is this grenade in both situations, ground-wise and on the water?
They're 10 feet away in both, but one person's in the water. One person's on land.
That's total bullcrap then. It'd have to be because it would have to be very, very, very shallow water. This would have to be in a freaking lake. Because...
No, this is a pool.
Yeah, or a pool. Something small.
Yeah, but if it's... even if it's in the ocean, it's probably 10 feet away.
No, it's not. Because
I guess there is more water to absorb it, but
yeah, exactly. This is why this experiment is not accurate.
No,
because the only way to test this for real...
Wait, haven't you seen the video M80 underwater and it kills a ton of fish?
That's fish. Fish are very light in the end.
Yeah, that's the same thing. The reason why it's killing them is because it's collapsing their lungs with the shock wave.
Yeah, but you gotta understand.
There's air there.
You've gotta understand. That's not gonna work on a human. Because...
But it does.
It doesn't. He does have no proof of that. He has no proof of that. It does not. Because the amount of pressure you would have to exert to get enough water pressure to collapse your lungs without inhaling the water
pressure.
Hold on, without inhaling the water into your lungs from the outside in, if it is only impacting your chest, because we're human and we're more durable than people give us credit for, that will not kill you unless it's 2 feet away. If it was 2 feet away, I would argue that that's possible because the initial impact hit you. Like, as soon as the grenade exploded, it was on top of you. 10 feet away is too far. A grenade on land has more chance at 10 feet to kill you than a grenade in water at 10 feet.
No, if you're lying down flat on the floor with your feet facing it, there's like a 10% the grenade.
But that's stupid. See, let me also tell you something why that's also a bogus experiment. He created a safer environment on land than he did in the water. When you're going to test something, the environment and situation has to be the same. This is any basic scientist will tell you cannot develop a hypothesis if one situation is completely different than the other. So having them lay down so the shrapnel misses them puts them in a safe position. He's assuming that the person in the water is just T-posing with their arms wide out,
They're
wide
not
open.
T-posing, but okay.
They are, because the only way that impact, yes, Prime, because the only way the impact's going to hit your chest is if you're a dumbass just sitting there without covering yourself. The natural human reaction when an explosion happens in front of you is to put your arms in front of your face and your chest. The impact's not even going to hit your chest. It's probably going to break your arms at best, because it's going to hit your arms.
First of all, it can't break your arms because there's no air in the arms.
No offense, if it can't break your arms, it can't break your chest because it has to go through the rib cage. You see what I'm saying? That is a fake experiment. That is not using real physics and real science. I can tell the difference.
Yeah, it's not breaking the rib cage, it's breaking the actual lungs.
You can't do that. That's not how physics work, Prime. The impact has to travel through the rib cage and all the rest of your organs as well.
It does, but it doesn't break the rib cage.
It's not going to do that. Even John's saying that's true. It's natural physics. That's fake. Natural physics don't work like that. The water is going to absorb 90% of the impact at 10 feet away. Because, especially if it's dense water, if you're completely submerged and so is the grenade, it ain't gonna kill you. Because that's the same reason why torpedoes are different underwater, explosive-wise, than they are on the surface. Why do you think torpedoes
Are they?
They are. Why do you think torpedoes...
that's why they burrow, right?
That's why they burrow. Why do you think torpedoes have to go to the surface almost to hit ships? If they were to hit on her direct beneath belly, they won't sink her right away. She'll survive that. She'll still sink, but she'll survive it because the impact was less. Because the water absorbed part of the explosion. If a ship from a massive-ass torpedo can survive from a point-blank range impact...
Okay, a ship is metal.
It doesn't matter. It's being hit by a torp with quadruple the explosive rate as a grenade.
Well, why don't you watch the video then?
But it's like I said,
I'm just going off of what the video is saying.
I'll watch it, but like I said, I'm not really going to watch it all the way through because I can tell you right now, with normal physics, that ain't possible.
Yeah, but I'm going off of what the video is saying.
It would have to be a modified super grenade that we don't know exists. It would have to be a new type of grenade.
No, the experiment is since there's...
Don't play it. Don't play it.
Wait,
don't play it.
Yeah,
don't play it. Do not play it.
Yeah, I know. That's
and I'm not really trying to hear that bull jive turkey trying to get some clickbait and views. Because he thinks...
Okay, first of all, don't always trash talk every single channel.
I will if I know that it's not using real science. That ain't real science. He has no way of knowing that, and he cannot say he has proven it. Any scientist will tell you that. Most things, unless it's the actual thing being done, will tell you it's always going to be a theory. That's with anything. That's why string theory is still a theory and multiverse is still a theory.
Okay, so the reason why it's happening is because the blast force is pushing in on where the air is, because there's okay, so what it is there's room for the bone or the flesh to go, so it's pushing in on your lungs and your sinuses.
No. Okay, because you know what's going to happen? No. Unless it's that person's up against a wall, it's just going to push them backwards. That's how water works. The water isn't a solid wall. It would. That's how it works. Even ships who've been impacted move in the water, but they're too heavy to really notice it a lot. When a submarine is impacted by a torpedo in the water, she is altered course drastically because of how heavy the impact was. But once again, this is a point-blank impact versus a 10 feet away impact, and also versus a heavy object that doesn't move in water because it's more solid than we are. We're lighter than what water is. The fact that water is heavier and denser than us as a whole, when you're submerged, why do you think you float? If you were heavy like a submarine, you would no.
We just float because we have air cavities.
It's not even just that. I mean, that's part of it. But it's not even just that.
Yeah, I know, it's part of it, because when you blow out your air, like when you're floating on top and you blow out your air, you sink.
You sink.
When you breathe in, you float.
Yeah. You're right about that. But the reason why I'm saying it that way is, besides air bubble and water, but this will soon dissipate. See, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, even Raven's like, it'll produce a bubble that will travel and hit you, but the bubble's not going to last long enough to suffocate you or to kill your lungs. It's going to be instant. And that instant impact's not enough unless you're trapped against a wall when the impact hits you, which essentially means it's going to crush your lungs now.
Can you at least watch the video? Can I post it on the Discord?
You can post it and I'll watch it, but like I said, he's creating a situation where he's right. That's not true science. He's trying to make himself look good by creating a situation that will happen. That will happen because of the situation. He's not weighing this in an actual environment. This is why I hate when people just post YouTubes and say, "I'm a scientist." You're not. Because you don't have he's not. If you don't have the utensils and equipment to go out to the ocean or a huge ass body of water to test this in, he is not. Because testing it in a pool doesn't mean shit. A pool is not dense. It's filled with water that is already not concentrated, doesn't have the same minerals, and it's also not salt water. There's all kinds of variables that play into these types of things. Being a scientist means you weigh every single tiny point percentage. He did not do that, which means his hypothesis is null and void.
Mm-hmm.
That's how it works. Ask a scientist next. I don't
know why you're getting mad.
Well, I'm not mad. I'm just saying, like, if you don't believe me, then ask your science teacher. He'll tell you the same thing. Unless it's hardcore proof, it's a theory. It doesn't exist.
Well, other things you've done, definitely art science.
So, because your science teacher's got a degree. He's a real scientist.
Oh, so does Mark Robert.
Not unless he's blowing things.
He's worked on the rover that was on Mars.
Yeah, that's robotics, not what he's doing. That's a different field. So that's one because that's robotics and engineering. That has nothing to do with physics.
Depends on what he was working on, though.
No, he's working on the drone itself that roams Mars. That's robotics in some form or fashion, or engineering, depending on if it's hardware, or programming if he's programming the robot. Either way, he has no business talking about physics. He isn't a physics scientist. He's a roboticist or something like that. Something that deals with code and robots and things that are solid and easy to explain. No offense. Physics is one of the hardest fields to be a scientist in. Which is why you can't just willy-nilly put a video up and say you know physics.
Well, because of good science videos.
But I didn't say he didn't. He's probably a cool dude. But I'm just saying that hypothesis is invalid. Even hurricanes are stronger than nukes.
No, I don't think that's right.
I mean, no, nature's always the strongest thing, because the only thing a nuke will do to a storm is destabilize it. Actually might make it stronger, to be honest. Just because the radiation.
The radiation.
The radiation would just beef it up. But he has got a point. A nuke hitting on the surface of the water won't really. It'll cause a tidal wave, but it won't really hurt the water.
It'll kill a lot of things.
Yeah, it'll kill a lot of fish, but that's the radiation plus the initial blast that would do that. But most of it would just be radiation. But the most thing that would happen from a nuke hitting water is just
I just realized something.
A huge tsunami, essentially.
Why everybody should have already seen this. If you haven't, just mute the mic temporarily. Godzilla, this is kind of a spoiler, but they drop a oxygen bomb in the water.
Yeah. How
does that affect the oxygen in the water?
It's a movie, for one, and two, there is theories that that's possible, but what it's not doing. It's only, keep in mind. Actually, yeah, you wouldn't know. Yeah, that wouldn't make any sense. Because I was thinking about because because water is H2O. So without the
has
O,
other particles with it.
right? So without the O, it's not water anymore. It becomes something else. So, and in theory, technically, when they did that, it would have poisoned the entire ocean. Because in theory, they would have robbed it and turned it into a different chemical. It would have just been hydrogen. So it would have been either turned into gas, or it would have killed the entire ocean, which would have been bad. Or it would have. I'm actually not sure how that would work. I just know it wouldn't have done what they said. I was
reading a book when they actually used oxygen bombs, O-bombs, and it made the oxygen like combined with other oxygen molecules, so it was like too thick for you to breathe in, and so you try to breathe in and you'd suffocate.
Yeah, that's true. And there's things like that. Like things like that, that's true and that makes sense. But it's like, I don't know. Sometimes
also, how does it think of the blast radius of a freaking nuke?
How more cheese have less cheese? Because cheese is the god cheese.
Cheese is the be all end all.
It's the food.
You're being too loud.
It's the food of the gods.
Oh wait, no, you need to calm down. Or not? Can we play World of Warships when you end this?
I was trying to get on something else, but I guess maybe, I don't know.
What were you trying to do?
I gotta still eat. No, not tonight.
Tekken?
That's tomorrow as well. And no one's on. You don't have Tekken. I was just gonna get on like Planetfall or something. I don't know.
Why would you get on Planetfall?
Because it gives me something to kind of play. I don't know. My World of Warships Switch just isn't working right now. I'm not motivated to play it as much. I want to play it, but I'm not like eager. Like I'm not eager beaver to be like, yeah, World of Warships. But that doesn't mean it's a bad game or anything. It's an amazing
Because you
game.
burnt yourself out on it.
I did, and I was afraid I was going to do that.
Stupid.
Happens sometimes. But don't worry. When I burn myself out on MechWarrior Online, I can go back to it.
And then when you burn yourself out on that, you'll go back to
to Work Warrior. Yeah, exactly. Get progress down one at a time.
Yeah, that I am. I'll play Horizon.
No, John said World of Warships.
A whole month straight. No, John, you're not joining.
It's my party. So.
Is it?
I think.
Damn, yeah, because I left. Oh.
Oh man, Arnott. The look at my comment. How more cheese makes you happy? I told you that's not answerable. It's the food of the gods. Cheese will never be explained scientifically. Could you imagine that?
Now I remember why you're the party leader. It's because I left for 4 hours to go be on the phone. Wait, what?
Yeah. Blasting again. Yeah. Tossing more grenades. Good thing they're in water. I'm just kidding.
That's mean. It's not mean, but... Oh no, where's my chapstick? I need that for reasons.
Oh man,
fine, they don't know anything.
Alright, I'm gonna end it. I'm gonna end it, everybody. Well, it's getting late and I gotta let my mom know here in a little bit about food, and I'm gonna get off here. I guess play World of Warships because John wants to play it too. So I guess I'm outnumbered.
Block.
Yeah, that's your only way.
Oh, never mind.
That's your only way I'm going to play World of Warships is if there's 3 of us. That's actually what I'm gonna eat, John. I'm definitely gonna eat some hash browns. I already have some made. My control just died. Hold on 1 second, I can't hear anything.
Cheese. Hey,
Sealy cheese is cheese.
Gaming Prime.
Well, see, this cheese paradox is breaking my brain. The cheese paradox will break everyone's brain.
Can't hear me.
But alright, Sealy. Alright, Raven, and everyone who's joined tonight. Farseer, Sealy, and also Farseer, if you're still watching. I know you came back for a few minutes. Hope you feel better. It sucks to be sick.
I hope not.
I hate throwing up, even though I can't, because in my case I just
since Arnott still can't hear me, go subscribe to my channel.
There we go.
Wait, what?
Yeah, they couldn't hear any of that. Anyways.
Wait, what? Wait, what?
You were talking while my control died, so no one heard any of that.
No, you serious?
Yes.
Oh. Well, then that means they didn't hear you either.
No, they can hear me. My mic is separate from my control.
No. I must check YouTube.
Rewatch the end.
Where's my phone?
I'll save my game is what I think he said. Okay, rewatch
Where
the
is
end.
it? Oh my god, I just dropped my phone.
When you getting Iceborne? Probably next month.
Never.
No, not never. I definitely want to play it. It won't be this month.
Won't be next month.
And Farseer is not in here. Okay, well, just let her know. I hope she feels better, and I hope everything gets better for you guys. Did you turn that down? I don't like hearing myself in the background. Jesus. Next month. Ah. Yeah, I'm sorry about that, Sealy. I can't help that. Would you turn it down? It distracted me with my own self. Luckily, I can't get copyrighted by my own self.
Imagine if that was possible.
I'd be real mad at YouTube if that was a thing.
That's a thing you could do. No, you could copyright claim your own video, so you get money from your own video. It's cheating the system.
No, because then I get a copyright strike at the same time. 3 of them gets you deleted. I'll only be able to claim 3 videos.
Wait, how would you get a copyright strike?
Because I'm copywriting the exact content. If another YouTuber copyrights you, it goes as a strike. Because that is a serious offense, and that is something I agree with. No, that's different. That's different. You can't do that unless you're a monetized person, and even then, you couldn't copyright claim yourself. It's automatic. So, it's unless you get demonetized, it's automatic. So that makes no sense.
I would laugh if I got you copyright claimed for earlier.
It didn't play long enough. It didn't play long enough, I don't think.
And also it'd be your fault for blasting me.
Yeah.
You blasted it more, okay?
Full blast.
Don't do it.
I will let out the cannons.
Bad stuff is gonna happen. Don't do it. Don't do it. You do it, I swear to God, or not.
It's like slowly leans in to fire the cannon.
Both of us will get on. Well, I'll call them up, put them on the phone, and the person will blast you.
Who will blast me? See, trick question. Can't answer it. Ha!
The person.
No, but seriously though. All right, everybody. Until next, she's watching it with me. Oh, all right. I hope you feel better, Farseer.
No. Oh wait, no.
Not you.
Never mind.
You don't blow your. You don't even need my help.
Need your help for what?
For blowing your own self up. Oh,
it's probably
Jesus.
gonna happen during something. Somebody's gonna ask me, "Hey, is this going on?" And I'm gonna be like,
"And heard you, Brian. See, he heard you."
Wait, what?
That's what Raven Guard said. Also, I can finally ride Jaggerisses and other endemic life forms. Nice. But alright, everybody.
You don't know anything. It's not official. It's not on my channel.
Alright, everybody. Sealy, Raven Guard, Farseer in the background, John.
Not ask me.
I will invite you after this, John. As soon as I end the stream, so we can get ready for some World of Warships. And I hope you all have had an awesome one today. Thank you so much for joining this vlog. I know it was a little touch and go there a little bit, but at least I feel like we did the best we could to raise awareness. And once again, I want to reiterate before we leave, none of that was me being mean or talking crud, even though I do sound like it sometimes.
You did sound like that. You were like, that's fake.
No, well, that was I'm talking about for the YouTube discussion, not for that and specifically. That was something else. That was just a normal discussion. We're talking about the serious kind of discussion that we had earlier. But none of that's to point any fingers or to say it's anyone's one specific fault or anything like that. It's just, there's a lot of things on YouTube that I hope everyone hears in this video and listens to and spreads awareness as well. So we can kind of show YouTube we need to do this a little differently so we can work together as a business and help each other grow as a platform. Because I don't want Twitch to win. I may like Twitch, but I like YouTube more. I grew up on YouTube. All my favorite YouTubers are mainly YouTubers and not Twitch streamers. But that being said, would you stop laughing? You're going to blow yourself.
They're called YouTubers, not Twitchers. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm texting somebody.
Twitchers. I don't like that word. It sounds so weird. Twitch streamers need to find a new word.
Somebody.
Shh, can't tell me to shh my own stream. Mute me.
No, you
just mute me.
Well, no, don't
see
tell
ya.
me to
I will. See you.
I'm texting.
Brother Darius, wait up. You forgot me. Oh, looks like you're running away.
Nobody cares.
No, I'm kidding. But until next time, everyone, I hope everyone's enjoyed this video tonight. Peace and love to all of you. And until the next time, support YouTube and help them grow and just enlighten them and help them realize what we can do better as a community together to be able to stump some of this out. You saw what I did there? I threw out another shout out for one of my favorite YouTubes at the end there. Anyways, alright everybody, until next time, I wish you all an awesome one. Peace and loves. There will be a part 2 to this to discuss the claiming aspect of how things should probably be done. By the way, I'm not the be-end-all, end-all. You are. The be-end-all, end-all is not me or anything by any means, and I don't want anyone to come off thinking that by this video.
I'm the be-all, end-all. No.
But I do want to raise awareness and talk about things like this because most of it affects all YouTubers, but it does affect the smaller YouTubers a lot more. And this is not just me. Once again, I'm not monetized. I don't make any money off of YouTube right now. So this isn't for my own personal pushing. So, just letting you know. But, oh my, and Gaming Prime are at the same amount of subs. Yeah, nice. So you and Prime are now even.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass you.
Nice. Good job, Odd Boy. And also, thank you for joining. You joined at the very end, though.
I'm gonna pass him, though.
You might. Who knows?
I will.
You need to work hard.
I already am working hard.
Ardna, did you get my new video notification? No, because YouTube doesn't send out notifications like they're supposed to. I'll probably get it tomorrow. More than likely. That's one of the other things we'll touch on in defending the little guy, on how many other things get changed on YouTube, but yet the notifications still don't work at all. Yet they said several times in videos I've watched that are towards us YouTubers to communicate with us saying, we fixed notifications. No, you haven't. It's still literally a day later from when I streamed. When it should be telling people that I'm streaming right now. Because that's the point.
It tells me right now.
It depends. Some people get it, some people don't, but that's the point. It's too hit or miss. I did a short film, but I still have one for tomorrow. Yeah, YouTube is just broken. Yeah, right now it is. But it could, like I said, there's a lot of improvements that could be made. We just need to all work together, and that's what I want to promote on the channel. That's why I said I don't want this to come off as we're just ragging on YouTube. I really want YouTube to succeed. And I want to be a part of it as well. So, I should make my name Brother Darius. Oh no! So you become Brother Darius. That would be a hell of a twist that it was you the whole time. And that you were the one that infiltrated this. That would be such a big twist. Maybe you should. That'd be hilarious. I got a notification for a video that was uploaded a day ago. That's usually how it is. For most people, they don't get it till it's a day late. Most of the time. Sometimes it works. It just depends. It's so up and down constantly. You can never. There's no way to give you a timeline and when it works and when it doesn't, because it's random every day. Which is the one thing that I think that the most thing that probably somewhat irks me about it is because that's a basic necessity for YouTube, yet it never works hardly. So, but yeah, like I said, I think it depends on where you live. I think the closer to the servers, like we'll talk about this next time, but I think it depends on where you live. I think the closer to Cali and the main server of YouTube, which I think is towards the west and center of the United States, the less issues you have with notifications, depending on where the YouTuber who's posting is coming from as well. I live the furthest from it, besides someone like James or something, who's even farther. So my videos don't usually get notifications sent out until literally a day later. So it's like, In Tabletop Battle. Alright. Oh, In Tabletop Battle.
Laughing, but
no, you good. Alright, Raven, everybody, thank you for joining as always tonight. I'm gonna shut up now. And until next time, everyone, I will see you all tomorrow for some World of Warships, Smite, and Star Wars. And so until next time, everyone.
And what about Planetfall?
Good night, everybody. Good night. Oh yeah, Planetfall. We might be doing Planetfall actually instead. Instead of Smite. Instead, since we need to do that because it's really far behind, so never mind. Planetfall, World of Warships, Star Wars. So the only thing that changed was Smite, which is fine. I move Smite around a lot when I need to.
Ooh.
I'll still be playing Smite personally that morning, if anyone wants to join in, and that night, because it'll be for practicing for next weekend. But yeah, so tomorrow is going to be Planetfall, World of Warships, and Star Wars. Couldn't think. But anyways, with the Sons of Darius. Nice! So you made them? Is that an actual, like, chapter, or did you make those? Who owned property in the GC? Wow. Did y'all make your own tabletop game? Did y'all, like, make your own, like, unit types and stuff? That's cool. And the Guardian Corps involved in this tabletop game?
Are the Flurkins in there?
I'm actually kind of honored by that, but I don't know.
If the Flurkins aren't in there, I'm going to smack you.
Oh, so he made them. Nice. I don't think the Flurkins are in there, but I could be wrong. But anyways, everybody. Alright. Until next time, and that I am honored by that, Raven Guard. Thank you for that. I did now I'll know at all times that the Guardian Corps are somewhere in a tabletop game. That's kind of awesome. All right.
Oh no! Is it like? Are they gonna try to post that and publish that? Because if they do, you can't use them anymore.
No, I can. It's fine. I'm the original portrayer, anyways. They're not, and he said they're not for the Flurkins.
Ah! Ooh, never mind. I'm fine with that. Things are happening right now. It's fine.
Nice, but that's awesome. I'm honored by that, Raven Guard.
Okay.
But until next time, everyone, I'm gonna end it now because I keep going and going and going like the Energizer Bunny and not stopping. So until next time, everyone, I will see you all tomorrow. Peace and loves, and if you had fun as always, step on that toes up button for trying to make our community a better place. And also better for everybody in general. Us, YouTube, everybody. So until next time, everyone, I'm writing their codex. See ya. Oh, nice, Raven Guard. Nice. Nice. If you ever get anything real out of that, you let me know. You let me know. Because I want to share in some of that. Because with the guards, since the Guardians are in it. If you ever make any money off of it. Like, at all. You probably won't. You're probably just going to use it for personal things. But if you did, let me know, bro. Let me know. Because at some point, I am going to, in certain ways, to protect myself. Not from you, but from, like, other people who might steal it. Because, like, what he just said. I publish it
before he does.
So I'm going to basically create the Guardian Corps as a copyrighted title. Meaning, it won't hurt anything named Guardians. So it won't hurt Destiny, it won't hurt anything that I don't want to hurt. It won't hurt any of that. It'll be able to keep any Guardians who exist already in the universe from being hurt by the copyright. Plus, I think as a company, I'm pretty sure I get to decide who I copyright anyways, and I wouldn't do that. I don't like that. That's not the Guardian attitude. Going around copyrighting everybody. But anyways, till next time, everyone, if you had fun, and you know what to do. And until next time, good night, everyone. Bye. See ya. Bye.